Viper Training Group here. This is a video that I mentioned a couple of days ago on social media that I was working on. And how this all came about was I was talking with some folks who are considering trying their hand at background acting. And we're talking about some of the ins and outs and considerations and so on. And I happened to mention my SetBag. Well, one of the people I was talking with that really sparked some interest, and I started talking about what I had in it and why I carried it and so on and so forth. And the more I thought about it, I thought, well, maybe there's some folks out there who hadn't really thought about some things that they might want to carry with them, or don't have one, or do have one and maybe looking to add a few things to it. Why do I carry a SetBag? Well, number one, I think it's a professional thing to do. This is a job that you've accepted, you're going to, and you should be prepared. And when you show up on set and you have things with you that helps you be successful, it shows you're prepared. Number two, it's peace of mind, okay? You could be on a set from a small independent when there's only just a small handful of people to a set working background where there's 300 or 400 people. And each of those presents some similar yet very unique challenges sometimes. And one of the things I've learned through trial and error and from being in the hurt zone, as you might say, is being caught without things. And every time something like that happens, or I see somebody else have something and I think, oh, wow, that could be useful. I try to make a note of it and then add that to the bag. And I'm always changing, adding, taking away, and so on. But I've kind of got it kind of honed down and refined to the point where I carry things with me that creature comforts, but also that make me effective while I'm there, and don't make me so reliant upon production assistants or the set. And I think sometimes they look at that and they really pay attention to who is prepared and who is self-sufficient and can kind of handle things without them having to be right there and take care of all the little things for you. So anyway, here we go. We're going to jump into the bag, and I hope you enjoy. So here we go. This is my SetBag. The brand of this bag is a SOG, Studies and Observation Group Ninja. It's classified as a tactical day pack. Some of the features on it that I like, and one reason I chose this, it has padded shoulder straps. The back is padded in case you need to hold it, stand with it on your shoulder or on your back for some period of time. It's got a side pocket, which is almost a must for me when it comes to a functional pack. I love to be able to just drop a water bottle or a Yeti Rambler or something that in there. On the other side, it's got lots of MOLLE attachment points, and of course on the front, it's got plenty of MOLLE attachment points, and it's got the Velcro for sticking some patches and things on there. But there's other brands of packs similar to this, 511, Hazard 4, Blackhawk, things like that. One thing I like about this one is it's very durable, it's very affordable. This pack can be purchased for about 35 bucks. So yeah, when you've got a lot of other expenses that go along with what we do sometimes, just finding something that's really durable and reliable can be a big deal. On the outside, as I mentioned, it's got lots of MOLLE attachment points. What I like to carry is it's a small carabiner, slide lock carabiner. You can take that off, put it on the side, and you can attach another bag or something if you need to. Carry a couple of snap lights. You never know, you're working somewhere at night on a set. It's just good to have plenty of options as far as light. Carry a small flashlight, and I've got some batteries for another light that I carry on the inside. A marker, it's a heavy-duty marker. It'll actually will write and when it's wet outside in the rain or so on. So that can be handy. And of course, I've got a couple of patches on there. Got America, and then my SEAL Team patch. So we're going to open it up, and we're going to take a look at this front pouch. I'm not going to go through all of it, but just a few things that I think are essential. Pens. You can't have too many pens with you. It comes in handy when you're doing your paperwork. You're filling out those forms and so on, which are all important because that's how you're going to get paid. I always try to. I would highly recommend some means of charging your phone. Plugs are at a premium, especially when you are in holding or just waiting around all day to be called to set. And there's not a lot of plugs typically available, even if someone is kind enough to bring a power strip and let you plug into it. Those spaces fill up pretty fast. And one thing, I've had a busy day, things are going well, you're in the zone, you've been back and forth to set a couple of times, you know, it's been a great day, worked with a lot of great people, you go to lunch, you go through the lunch line, great lunch, and you get to the end and there's no more utensils. I mean, they're out. There are no more. So if you've got your own spork, I also always carry a second one with me because you never know. I don't have enough for everybody, but at least I can help somebody else out. Okay, and then back here in my little pocket back here, I carry Advil, I carry some sunscreen, I carry some chapstick, and this stuff is all natural. You can use it for lip balm. You can use it on cuts, scrapes, burns. You can use it for abrasions, dry skin, you name it. This is a great product to have. I can't say enough about these folks and this stuff. It covers so many different bases in one container. Great stuff. Okay. Done with that one. Move up to this one. This has now become my COVID-19 pouch. Yeah, you know what that means. Hand sanitizer, cleaning wipes. Got my mask, my gloves, and yeah, I mean, you know, you got to roll with it. This pouch back here is really handy for sunglasses. It's lined. It's made specifically for that. You know, you're standing around outside. You're waiting to go on set. And you're wearing shades, it's time to go. Where are you going to lay them down? You got your bag with you, zip this open, plop them in there, zip it up, you're good to go. You're off on location, away from craft services, away from base camp, and you take a break. And for whatever reason, none of the craft stuff got out there. You've got water, but you don't have any food, and you're hungry. You've been working hard, doing your thing. If you carry some peanut butter and crackers, some potato chips, protein bars, mixed nuts, things like that with you, you're always ready. You're being self-sufficient, you're being professional, but you're also taking care of yourself. And that's peace of mind, knowing that I can sit down and take a break, got my water, got my snacks, I'm good to go. Share, of course. I mean, if you bring enough, I always try to bring a little bit extra. But here again, being prepared is a big part of this. Okay, moving on to the main compartment. In this top pouch, I carry a charger cord for the battery pack, phone charging cables, carry some toilet paper. Yep, not a bad idea, believe me. Extra fork and spoon, one of the little packs that you get from a restaurant from takeout. Carry a multi-tool. Down below that, carry a small rain jacket. Going to touch more on that in a second. Down here in the bottom, carry some baby wipes. Yeah, I carry baby wipes. Huggies to be exact, because they're cheap, and it's a great way to just wipe down your hands, wipe down whatever, without having to go through and use more expensive wet one type wipes. Carry a first aid kit. I've got some medication in there, and Band-Aids, small bandages, actually I think, and this is pretty cool if it's still in here, if I didn't use it all. Yeah, Blue Lizard. These packs, these are 30 SPF, and they come in flat packs. And something like that, you can just put some on. You can share. That's great to have, and those are pretty inexpensive. I carry a stop bleed kit just because that's me, and I've been trained to do that, and I do that. I carry a cat tourniquet, some large pads. I also have an Israeli bandage. You never know. You just never know. Things happen. Injuries happen. And, you know, also have a little bag. I'm not talking about the carabiner clip on the outside. You can take that off, clip it on the side. If you've got, need to change shirts, you've got a wet shirt, or it's sweaty, or clothes or whatever, stick it in this bag, attach it to the side, and you're still rolling. In the very back, I'll come back to this in a second, but in the very back I carry a towel, and then I carry a larger, heavier weight poncho. I cannot tell you how many times I have been on set and downpour comes up and, oh, you don't want to carry an umbrella and this and that. Whip that out, throw it over you. You can even have your pack on your back when you're walking from holding to a shuttle bus, or from holding to wardrobe, or from set to back to holding. I mean, or even just trying to get from your car to holding, or back to your car in the evenings. It can be invaluable. But this is something that I would highly recommend everybody have with you if you're gonna put something like this together. This little portable desk, what I call it, basically is a clipboard that's got storage in it. Not every time when you get to set will you have the opportunity, when it comes time to fill out paperwork, to sit down at a table. I've been there many times. I've been in a situation where you got to stand up, and I've seen people try to write on other people's backs. I've seen people try to write on walls, lay on the floor. If you got this, you put your paperwork down, clip it in, and you stand there and fill stuff out. The other great part about it is you got some storage on the inside, and on the inside I happen to keep a couple of waterproof pouches. Put your phone in, if you call it in the rain, put your wallet in, put your watch in, things like that. Put it in here, drop it in your bag, and you save your stuff. Also keep me a pad in here with some paper on it. You never know. It's great making notes, write addresses down, write information down, things like that. But here's a big thing that I like to do. You fill out your paperwork first thing in the morning when you get there, and then you go to hair and makeup and wardrobe. And if you don't have to turn your paperwork in for wardrobe, and you keep it for the rest of the day until it's time to leave, I just drop it in there, close it up, put it back inside the pack. That way I know exactly where my paperwork is. It stays nice and uncreased and unwrinkled, because this is what you get paid from. This is it. I mean, this is all you got. And if it gets messed up, if it gets damaged, when you go to sign out, you're going to hear about it more than likely. And then, if things are not legible, if it's been creased, if it's been damaged in some way, and you have an issue down the road with getting paid, you're going to want as much clarity on that pink slip as possible. All right. So, hopefully, even though we didn't go through every single little thing in the pack, this is giving you an idea of some of the things I like to carry with me. Hopefully it's helped you maybe spot a few things that you could add to your pack, or even consider putting one together. Like I said, it can be a tremendous asset to you, I feel. It shows professionalism, and just to know you've got these things with you to be self-sufficient and have some creature comforts along the way. Because on a 16, 18-hour day, 23-hour day, yeah, been there. You're going to want all the comfort and convenience that you can get. So anyway, hope to see you on set, and everybody have a great day.